Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amanda, and today we are gonna do half Instagram makeup and half everyday makeup. Let's go. So I've seen this video floating around YouTube and I could not wait to try it out. This definitely shows the power of makeup to me. I love how makeup can transform your face, give you confidence, be whoever you want to be, whether it's Instagram makeup or everyday makeup. You should be able to wear whatever you want when you want, because at the end of the day, it washes off. It's just makeup, but I adore it. It's my passion, and I thought this video was so much fun to make. I really hope you guys like it. Also, for any guy watching this who thinks makeup is misleading, I'm sorry. If you think my lashes are naturally this big and I naturally have a smoky eye, that's on you. So on the right side of my face, I created my version of Instagram makeup. We all follow the beautiful women on Instagram with this amazing makeup, and I'm just scrolling through my feed because I follow so many of them. I follow more women than anything because I just love looking at makeup. And then on the left side of my face, I created my everyday makeup. So on a daily basis, I don't do all of this. I do this because it's easy and I can look fresh and awake. This is such a cool way to see the difference between dramatic and natural makeup, and I love it. So I really hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you want to see how I got these two looks, then just keep watching. I'm gonna start by priming my skin. I always do the most when priming my skin, even if I'm doing like my everyday makeup. So I'm gonna start with using this spray from Urban Decay. This is the new vitamin infused complexion prep priming spray. It's actually the first time I'm using it. Just gonna spray this all over my skin. Next, I'm taking the new Optical Illusion Primer from Urban Decay. I've never used this before, but I just love the word optical illusion. I'm gonna apply this all over my skin because I use a primer. Oh wow, it feels so good. I always use some kind of primer. I think I got too much. Oh, wow, it feels so good. Ooh. I'm gonna start with my everyday makeup side, which I'm gonna do this side. Daily is really quick. My current go-to foundation is the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. I'm gonna use the shade 120 today, and all I do literally is just do like circles like this on my face. Nothing crazy. Just like that. I take a Morphe E56 and I just buff it out. Then I go in with concealer. I'm gonna take the NYX HD concealer and I just apply it under my eyes in a little triangle, just to cover up the darkness on my eyelids, usually a little bit on the side of my nose because I get redness, and you can tell my nose is really red right now, and if I have any blemishes. And I just use the same brush to blend it out. I use the Tarte Contour Palette on the daily, so I'm just gonna take the two powder shades right here. I'm mixing together the two powder shades and I just set all of that concealer. Next, I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. On the daily, I don't do any eyeshadow, I'll just do mascara, but if I absolutely feel like I'm missing something, I'll just take a fluffy brush with some bronzer from that Tarte palette, and I'll just add a little bit in the crease for a little bit of definition, but normally I don't do any eyeshadow. I like to take a medium shade brown, like this one right here, on a flat definer brush and add it just on the lash line. It just adds a little bit of volume to your lids and your lashes, if that makes sense. So when you do just mascara, it makes your lashes look a little bit fuller. I'm just gonna take this angled brush on some of that brown eyeshadow and apply it right to the lash line. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes. I like to do this when I'm not wearing any falsies because it just makes your lashes have that extra lift. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Benefit Roller Lash. For my waterline, I'm just gonna use a nude pencil. This one is from MAC. I like to take my little powder brush to hold it down, and it just brightens up the waterline, makes your eyes look a little bit fresher, a little bit more awake. To contour, I'm gonna use the Tarte Contour palette. I use this on the daily. So I'm just gonna take the darkest shade first with my NARS Ita brush. And I just to apply a little bit of definition. Also on the side of my nose. Then I go in with this big fluffy brush just to buff and add a little bit more color. So I'm just bronzing in the hollows of the cheeks and around the side of my forehead. For blush, I'm gonna use NARS Madly. It's a really natural, everyday, peachy, tan, pinky color. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, what would you guys call that? I'm just gonna take the blush on the apples of the cheeks, blend it backwards, and then I'll apply a little bit, usually on my nose and right here. Just adds a little bit of color everywhere, you know? You know what I'm saying? No matter what kind of makeup look I do, I always wear highlight. So I'm gonna use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey and put some on the tops of my cheekbones. I like to focus it more like on this part right here, just right there. Then I like to finish my eyes with mascara. I'm using the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. Besides my lip color, that's pretty much everything for my everyday makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this side, and then we'll do lips last, because I always do lips last. I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Eye Primer. I'm gonna apply it with the applicator, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a little small synthetic brush. I'm gonna be using this palette from Morphe today. It's a 25B. When I'm doing a more glam or Instagram makeup, I always start with my eyes and then work around, so that way if there's any fallout, you can clean it up. You don't mess up your concealer. I'm gonna start with this light brown right here as my crease color, transition shade to help everything blend. Now I'm gonna take this chocolate brown color on a denser crease brush and start working that a little bit lower in the crease. Now I'm gonna mix these two shades. It's like a purple and a dark taupey brown. I want a burgundy plum, but I want it a little bit more gray than this color, so I'm just gonna mix these two. I'm making sure to go on the inner corner as well. We want this really smoky. I'm gonna go back and blend the transition color some more. You can never blend enough. I'm gonna take this bronzy eyeshadow right here and apply this all over my lid. Just gonna apply this all over. Yes, slay. That color is so pretty. I love. I'm gonna add a little bit of this rosy color right in the center. Just gonna deepen up the crease some more, because why not? What would Instagram makeup be without a fierce wing? I'm using the NYC liquid liner to cut this wing. Are we ready? Now I'm gonna curl my lashes, add mascara, and add false lashes. For my foundation, I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever HD foundation, because we've gotta look good in pictures, right? The HD, the Instagram, come on. I'm just gonna take some on my beauty blender and start working away. Look at how much more coverage and the color difference. Wow. I noticed this color is a little bit yellow until it sets. This is in the shade 123. Now I'm gonna highlight with the Tarte Shape and Tape Concealer. And with this, I'm not doing little dots. We are going all the way in. We're gonna go all the way down, all the way up. Also gonna add my nose, up here. You know, it's not like we just applied foundation. We're just gonna add more. Now I'm going to bake. This is going to set my concealer. And again, we're going hard. While that bakes, I'm gonna work on the brows. I'm gonna start with the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown. This is a brand new one. Now I'm gonna dust off all the excess powder underneath of my eyes. I'm gonna cream contour with the Tarte Pro Glow palette. What's Instagram makeup without all the crazy cream contour on your face, right? I'm gonna go right here. A little bit on my nose. I'm just taking a bigger brush to blend it all out. Now I'm gonna take Hoola Bronzer with a bronzing brush just to set the cream contour. For blush, I'm gonna take MAC Warm Soul and apply this right over the contour. I'm also gonna bake right below my contour. To highlight my cheekbones, I'm gonna take Topaz from Jouer, and I'm gonna wet my brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus just to amplify it. Ooh, honey. Trying to blind some people out here. Just keep highlighting. I'm also gonna add it on the inner corner of the eye. Now I'm taking a black eyeliner to my waterline. I'm gonna make it super smoky today. So I'm just filling it in. I'm gonna go back to that dark brown in the Morphe palette with a pencil brush and start smoking out the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna switch to a clean crease brush and start buffing and bringing the color lower. Now I'm gonna take the grayish black in the palette and apply it with an angled brush really close to the lash line. I'm gonna finish the eyes with some mascara on the lower lashes. On the daily, I will wear a liquid lip that looks natural or a regular lipstick and gloss. So for my everyday, I was like, which side? This side? My everyday side, I'm gonna do just a lipstick. I'm gonna take Faux from MAC and just apply it on my lips. It's so weird only applying it to half. Feels so weird. Then on the Instagram side, I'm gonna use a liquid lip. I'm gonna take Candy K from Kylie Cosmetics, but first, I'm gonna apply a lip pencil and overdraw a little bit. I'm gonna use MAC Soar. The last step I'm gonna do is take some Fix Plus on the right side of my face just to seal everything. So here's the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this fun little video. It was so much fun doing it. Which side do you guys prefer? Instagram, dramatic, or natural and not? Or does it depend on your mood? I know for me, it depends on my mood. Some days I wanna go all out, and most of the days I don't because I'm lazy and I just don't wanna look like a zombie, so I'll put a little bit of this together. I've never done just half of my face before, so it's so crazy for me to see the difference between dramatic and not dramatic. Like, the difference is just so cool. Everything on my Instagram side looks so much bigger. My eyes, my brows, my lips, just everything is emphasized, where this is so understated. But at the same time, I don't think that one looks better than the other. I like the way they both look for different reasons, and I think they're beautiful in their own ways. So let me know down below what you think. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I don't know why I always say a big thumbs up, because like there's only one thumbs up button, but you know what I'm saying, down below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. I hope you guys are having a great week. I love you so much. Thank you for watching as always, and until next time, I'll catch you in my next video. Peace.